Alright, so what I have here is Noico sound deadening material and a piece of Dynamat. I've been using Dynamat religiously for years. It's very expensive. I remember I was paying up to $250 for the bulk pack, and it was 9 sheets. It was 36 square feet, and I pretty much had to use about 2 boxes for the F-bodies, depending on how far up you want to go. It all depends how much you want to do inside your car. So I have Dynamat and I have the Noico unopened, and I figured I'd just talk about it a little bit since I was on a forum and conversation came up. What might have been better, what might have been cheaper, what might have been good, what might have not been good. You know, the questions you always ask before you want to spend a lot of money. And so what I wanted to do was just talk a little bit about the differences. And right out of the box, I'm going to check what the actual mils are on that. And just give you my thoughts, because people are always asking, what's the best, what's the best, what's the best? Well, the best is really going to be what you think the best is. It's not about Dynamat. The thing with Dynamat is it's well known. It's very, very well known. It's known everywhere. Every audio place knows of this. Uses it religiously. I mean, these are just the #1 people because they're so acknowledged. They've been used in everything. I don't know if they were the first to come out with sound deadening material, but I remember 10 years ago I didn't know anything else other than Dynamat. And then you have fatmat, you have Killmat, you have Noico now. You have a lot of choices. Even the price has come down. This is like $200 for the bulk pack of Dynamat, and for a bulk pack of Noico, which is the same as Dynamat, 9 sheets, 36 square feet it covers, $67. Okay, so that's a big difference. $67 from $200. I'm sure you could probably get these from $160, $170, maybe up to $200, depending on who's selling them. I will tell you the difference on these. This is made from butyl. Okay, it's butyl rubber. It doesn't really smell. I've never had a problem with smell from this stuff. I will tell you what smells. You have butyl. This does have an asphalt layer to it, but it's not all butyl. I mean, it's not all asphalt. It's butyl with an asphalt layer. This is Noico. Fatmat. I'm sure you've heard of fatmat. Fatmat is made of asphalt. And what's bad about fatmat and buying all asphalt is that it doesn't really, it conducts heat for one. So let's say you have your car parked in the sun constantly, it's going to make your car super, super hot while it's outside. It just conducts a lot of heat, and it's just something because of the way the asphalt from the sound deadener is. So it just doesn't do well in hot temps, period. So I would stay away from anything that's made from asphalt. Noico is good because it just has an asphalt layer, but it's mainly butyl, so it's not really going to hurt anything. Plus, most of this contains the smell because of the foil, but you got to remember the foil's really thin, so you're not really going to smell that much at all. Let's open this up. I'll let you see this. You can get this at Amazon for $67. 9 sheets, covers 36 square feet. It's 80 mils thick. It's 2 millimeters. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I use Dynamat religiously. I didn't use anything else because I was a big believer in this stuff. Yes, it does work good, but so does everything else. When I started using this, see, I have no smell coming out of this. This is a brand new fresh box, and I have no smell coming out of it. And if you want to know how to pronounce that, it's Noico, not Noico, Noico. Gives you all the directions, what you need, what you should use, all the steps. So, once again, this is 9 sheets. Instead of being like Dynamat, has a shiny silver foil outlining. This one's black. I actually like the black better than all the silver. Very light smell to it. Very light smell. You almost can't smell it. It's almost equivalent to the Dynamat. But this is what you're getting. It's basically the same stuff. I have used this over and over, and I have not had a problem with it. I don't think this is actually going to work like this. Because of the ridges on the top. Okay. So it's 83 mils. Even with the ridges. So I'm assuming that the flat part of the ridges are a lot thinner. Yeah, they are. It goes down to 64, 63. So 63 on the indentation and 80 on the top part of the ridges. So this is 80 thousandths. thick. So it is what it is, or what they claim it to be. Dynamat, I bet you didn't know this. Dynamat is thinner than everything else out there. I believe Dynamat is 50 to 60 mils. Can you see that? Dynamat 64 mils. Dynamat has always been thinner than the competition. It costs more. It works great. It does everything they say it does. But as much as I've used Dynamat, and as much as I use this new Noico stuff, and I'm not being promoted by them, they're not paying me to make this up. I'm just showing you this so that you have a good idea. It does the same exact thing as Dynamat. It's not like you're building a car for competition stereo use. I don't even know if the trained ear you can hear a difference between this and this. I would probably guess not. But to save you money for sound deadening your car, $67, Noico. Same exact thing as Dynamat. Stay away from anything that is 100% asphalt made. You do not want that. You do not want that at all. Even if you were to use Killmat, Killmat is probably like $1.65 a square foot, depending what the price is of the whole 9 sheets, 36 square feet. Dynamat is like $5 a square foot. So that just goes to show you, it's a big difference from Noico. And Killmat is probably about the same amount or just a few dollars more than Noico. And like I said, the butyl, it does have a smell to it, and the foil does help to block some of the smell, but you got to remember it's very thin. But it also works great in heat. You know, it's really a sound deadener. And remember, the thicker the better. So you don't want to use anything thin. The thicker the better, and that's usually the way it works. With the Noico, the Killmat, I'm sure the other stuff, you're probably getting 20 to 30% better noise reduction than you would with this, because this is thinner. And I mean, that's only common sense. And you know, asphalt is just not as effective as the butyl. You can do your homework on there. You know, you don't have to take my word for it. So this review is mainly to show you, you know, what's in the box, what you can get for 67 bucks from Amazon. And with my experience in Dynamat, I don't buy Dynamat anymore. I don't use Dynamat anymore. If you give me Dynamat, I'll use it, but I'll never pay for it again, and I don't charge my customers to buy Dynamat. I tell my customers about Noico, they either buy it themselves or they'll have me buy it and I'll install it. It's that simple. So that's the whole theory of what's best. What should I use for sound deadener in my car? It's really up to you and what you read. You do have choices, but I'm telling you from experience, if you buy this, you'll never notice the difference from buying expensive to super expensive, what have you, because it sounds and it works just exactly the same as everything else. It's good stuff, and like I said, I'm not trying to promote it. I'm just telling you what works. And then you can see your nominal thickness, 80 mil, 2 millimeter, total coverage, 36 square feet, number of sheets, 9, nominal sheets, 29.5 by 19.5 inch. That's a lot. 2 boxes all you need, really. So about 130 bucks, you'll be able to do your whole car. What's wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. So if you got any comments, let me know what you think. If you think I'm wrong about anything, tell me what you think. And if you like this video, please subscribe or at least hit the like button. They do help me. I will try to make more videos for you in the future. I do have the hybrid build LS3 525 swap coming with the T56 Super Magnum. And I've got a couple other hybrids after that coming up to build. So I'm just getting everything ready for the builds. But I wanted to bring this out just so people know you don't need to buy expensive sound deadener. Alright, y'all have a great one.